Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of War Journeys Week 5, Day 5. So today, we are going to be messing with, at least a little bit, the new hero class. Of course, the new weapon, honestly, almost better than the new hero class, but we do have both. And of course, with the patch that we just had this week, we are still on the hunt for merchants and angels. We probably will never stop being on the hunt for them. However, I do initially still want to keep hunting them quite a bit, as obviously since it's so new, I do want to get some of that loot. But even going into the forward, it is going to be a great way to upgrade kingdoms, particularly the kingdom level, which hasn't been something that's been too targetable in the past. Also, I believe I have a pet going on right now, so let me go do that while I go say hello to everyone. As this is one of those Mythic Pass. This one's for Yasmin's Chosen. Actually, this is the first one that ever came around. I believe so. And of course, I didn't spend the money to max it, so we do not have it maxed. I believe I'm still missing the Infernus one, oddly enough, as well. But we'll get there eventually. But anyways, hello everyone! Hello, Bill. Hello, Daddy Shark. I'll catch you later. Hello, Lester. Hello, Isabel. Hello, hello, Barbara. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Clipbomb. Also, thank you for the support. Greatly appreciated. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Jason. Hello, Clipbomb. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, let me go move this over. Move that over. And let's get going. The class itself actually does seem a little bit underwhelming. Mostly because the mana drain is too inconsistent. It's strong in premise, and it might feel stronger when we don't have like mana gems all over the place like we do right now. But yeah, a lot of the strength seems to be coming from the weapon more so than the class. Because the class has a weird... it's trying to mana drain, but also has spell reduction. Like a lot of spell reduction. So it already has the thing that make them not cast, while having something that benefits it only when it casts. Which is a little clunky, in the sense that it has two things trying to do the same thing. Because one of them does nothing if the other one functions correctly. Like if your mana drain works correctly, then you don't need the spell reduction. So it's just a little bit weird how it's set up overall. But the weapon is so good. Which makes up for it. It's definitely one of those hero classes that is based almost entirely on its weapon. I think the other issue is Wargares just don't have the synergies yet. This will occur as more and more options come into the kingdom. But I feel like the typing of Wargear, it's still relatively new, even though it's been around forever. But I mean that in the sense that we just now got a kingdom for it. And obviously we don't have the Mythic for it yet. We don't have a lot of the other options yet. We're going to have to wait until then. See how it fully pans out overall. But yeah, the weapon is definitely way better than the class itself, that is for sure. But the class isn't bad. It's just very situational. It's definitely not a class you would bring out for every fight, that is for sure. Very, very situational when you would actually end up needing it. And more often than not, it's just going to be better to run Elementals or any of the other absurdly broken hero classes. As one of the other reasons, it probably doesn't feel like as strong. There's just so many broken hero classes in the game. Which, by comparison, make it seem a little worse. What's the weapon? It does, it's a choice weapon. It either creates 8... The first ability on it's what makes it really insane. It can either create 8 Spirit Gems with auto extra turn, or it can do a big true damage poke based on 2 times its magic plus 3. And more often than not, you're actually taking it for the mana. Mostly because the true damage is random enemy, but also because of the other one's just so strong. It's basically Flameifer without the damage, but with an extra turn. And also with mana drain. Oh, we only got 1 copy. Gosh, we still need so many. Luckily, we're never really planning on using Yasmin. But yeah, this is the weapon right here. It's, not that one. Let's see. This one. The Spirit Shot. You get it for 250 wins on the new hero class. You can also buy it for 500 gems. That is way cheaper to do it with 250 wins. But as far as what it does, it either gets to create 8 Spirit Gems and gain an extra turn, or deal a bunch of true damage at 2 times plus 3 to a random enemy. But you're mostly using it for its first cast every single time, unless you're using it as a finisher. Because you'll end up feeding into something that uses blue on the team. You'll end up getting mana drain onto the enemy. The only big issue with this hero class overall, I wish instead of Wargare Bond, it had immune to mana drain. I mentioned that like briefly on the video earlier. But one big issue this hero class actually has is this lack of mana drain. Like, it itself is a mana drainer, but it can also get mana drained by other mana drains. And this, I think, is one of the biggest things that will actually keep it from being used, more so than anything. It's just the fact that it doesn't have immune to mana drain. If this was immune to mana drain, I could see this being used a lot more. But that's going to be kind of detrimental, because you could just use a slightly better hero class and just use a mana draining weapon, like, you know, the one you get from the hero class itself. And it will probably pan out to be slightly better value than using it due to its lack of mana drain. Also, thank you, Tyrion, for the $10 tip. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Anyways, let's actually go do things now. So, where should we start? Should we mess with the class event? Class event's pretty straightforward, of course. We're mostly just going for the one-shots. I guess we'll go for all rewards. I don't think I'm going to go any deeper than all rewards. We can go for all rewards. I might need to switch up my team slightly, though. This is mostly meant for the, like, free battles. And we have way more than the free battles. We have 112. We are not going to be using 112. However, we have 112. Also, look at the selection. Wow. If you didn't have the paid pass, you would have 4 options right now. Those 4 options would be Harper, Voidcaller, Duelist, and Todd Greenwood. That's the whole list. Like, you could have as many as this many if you, like, super bought the paid side. But if you didn't, you would only have the 4 that we currently have as Mythic. Which is kind of insane. That is all we have to use. No wonder why we went triple Harper. I was like, maybe I should put another damage source in there. It's like, wait, we don't really have an option to. It's literally 4 picks. It feels like we're playing a faction battle right now. Except we also have access to any weapon we want. Which is the main carry of the team, of course. Good old one-shot Black Manacle. And of course the other troop is doing 2 things for us. It gives us mana, as we're always choosing the mana. And it gives us a lot of purple. And I'm even using it with the Archmage just for even more purple on top of that purple. So hello, Cookie. Hello, Maximus. Hello, Barbara. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, all you need is Todd. You can just do Todd spam into an AoE weapon like War and Peace as well. Like, oh, you know what? I should get another pack of Todd so I can go, like, triple Todd into War and Peace. Like, Todd, War and Peace, Todd, or something. Something along those lines. Because I only have 1 copy. I did the same thing with the elf one, too, where I only ended up getting 1 copy. Oh, wait, Maximus, I missed your donation, too? My bad. Wait, did you send it through YouTube or through something else? Because I might not have the notification for the other one. Set up at the moment, which is something I need to go fix. But thank you, Maximus. I assume you sent it through to PayPal or something else. I cannot actually visibly see it from where I currently am. I need to fix that at some point. Because ever since I switched over to the new streaming software about a year ago, I can't actually directly see the other ones. Oh, you were talking about Tyrion's? No, you acknowledged Tyrion's donation. So thank you. Oh, thanks again, Tyrion. Greatly appreciate it. Where are you in chat, Tyrion? I see your thing, but I don't actually see you messaging anywhere. So hello, Draco. Welcome, welcome. Let's go do another one. Yeah, it is greatly appreciated. Every little bit helps. What's the deal with the orb of Volpacia? Seems like you're missing something. Orb. Trying to think of which one it is. Let me go look real quick. So many new things. I'm forgetting which new thing is which new thing. Orb of Volpacia. Orb of... Oh. This is the, wait until it's free weapon. Yeah, this is the wait until it's free. You've probably seen the $10 offer and or the $5 offer for it. Because I saw a $5 offer for it earlier because it's the only weapon I'm missing that can have an offer. Because if I click on show and owns, I believe it's the only thing that is buyable. Yeah, it's the only one that's buyable. So whenever I get a weapon offer, it'll show me this. Because all the other ones are locked by other means. But it's pretty useless, I believe, right? Removes all green. Most of these are. They're mostly just like a anti to the kingdom kind of weapon. Remove all the things, deal some damage. Yeah, it's just a useless weapon. It's just a collection weapon that you get later. You'll be able to get it for free in the summer, and by free I mean the standard cost of an epic weapon in Soulforge, which means its cost will end up being ultimately... oh, there's no epic weapons available this week. Oh yeah, duh, because we have the new kingdom. I was gonna go show one in the Soulforge as example, but I don't even have one. Anyways, what we're doing. Let's go keep doing the class event. I'm only gonna do a class event up to all rewards. Even though we have 1.5 billion battles and could easily take leaderboard, we shall not be. Just going for these standard rewards was Good old quick kill Black Manacle. And be good to go. Alright, let's see. Cast that, boom, dead. Which will still work for one more set. And when it stops working, we have the half mana starts to get them going. I wish Harper had a chance to enchant or something similar too. Because we're going to have to double cast her to actually get full mana for it. That's hello, Anthony. Welcome, welcome. Take our brown. Or not, because it just gets exploded. I forgot. Normally I don't have any potion effects. So it throws me off when I have a potion effect for this mode. Because under normal circumstances, we never would. But because we mass bought the hero class, we have a lot of potion. Actually, no wonder why our Black Manacle's hitting so hard, too. I forgot. We bought, like, tier 7 3 times or something. Actually, 4 times? How many times was it? It was a lot of times. I forgot. No wonder why we're hitting so hard. I was like, wait, we shouldn't be killing at this range. Is it 3 or 4? Oh, gosh, we got 4 of them. That means we spent, like, 3,110 gems, I think, or something. In order to have the class half maxed. That's fine. It saves like 14, 15 hours or so. It allows us to have the weapon immediately without having to spend a couple hours to do the battles. Because I still haven't done 250 wins with this hero class yet. At some point we will. I said hello, White Tiger. Welcome, welcome. It's pretty pricey to get early access to it. I feel like the cost of hero classes are kind of skewed a bit compared to some of the other things. Because the max a hero class instantly with gems, it's almost 6,000 gems. Like, it's a lot of gems. Oh no, it survived with 1, but then it had the follow-up damage to kill it. Nice. Barely. What tier are we on? We're on tier 3. Alright, Black Manacle's about to hit the stop working category. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Yeah, I know for some people a couple thousand gems isn't that pricey. But for others it kinda is. I don't know, with how little they add new hero classes, it's not too bad. Because realistically, we only get 1 new hero class per year. Though this year might be one of the first ones in a long while where we get 2 new hero classes in a year. So even though something like 6,000 gems sounds like a lot to max a troop, because it is, it's not as much when you consider, it's only like once a year on average or so. So I'm not sure why I did it that way. One thing I've noticed with the choice options, someone brought it up earlier too, but there's like a weird delay when casting them. At least in the sense that you have to wait for the window, then click on the thing and make sure you're on the right option and all that kind of stuff. A lot slower than just clicking something and be like, oh, good to go. In a lot of situations, on 4 times speed, is actually just quicker to just take something from the board than to actually cast your option, which is kind of strange, but is the way it is. It's kind of clunky a lot of times. Like, overall, it's worth it for what the mechanic can do. It's still kind of weird how long you have to wait on it sometimes. But there are quite a few troops like board control like that where they're actually not used because it takes so long to figure out where to put their ability. I think Draconian Monk is a really good example of that. Where it's actually an insanely viable troop that is almost never used because of how long it takes to figure out where to put his ability. Because it's not very straightforward a lot of times. Oh no, if you mash click it, it does the first. Okay, that's cool. That I actually did not know, because I never bothered mashing it. You can actually do the first of the 2 if you mash. The problem is, what if the troop has a bad first option? Because that one does. You know what one doesn't, though? The new weapon. You can mash click through the new weapon and get the mana accumulation one. Come on, we have like +6 purple. How did you not get full mana from our purple? There we go. Alright, we're halfway there. Go claim all this. Hey, level 75. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. And we got the portrait of the new bow as well. which is a very strong weapon, to say the least. With the Choice Troops, you also get the option to cancel and not to be locked in. Oh, I did not notice that either. Interesting. I'm gonna try that. Actually, let me try it after I do this. Actually, I should have done it there because then we actually could have used it for its cancel mechanic. So I can cast. Ah, you can. Now, why can't they add that to everything? Because I'm pretty sure we still don't have that option for most other things. I'm almost guaranteed we do not have that for most things in the game. Unless they patched it in this patch and I just haven't noticed because I haven't been using that many options for it. Because there are very few board controls we actually use these days that we even have a menu like that. Is that something we've always needed? A way to cancel out of a cast? Because if, let's say, you do something that converts a gem to another gem, if you click it, then realize you have no alignment, there's still, to this day, no way to cancel that. But yeah, the new choice options actually do have a way to cancel out of them. That's cool. Now, if they could just do that retroactively for everything, instead of just them, that'd be very convenient. For one thing, just do it for all the things. Obviously, I can't show it Black Manacle as it's just a one-click thingy with no board control. Or at least no targetable board control. Oh, you did send it through PayPal? Okay, let me go just check it real quick. Let's see. I really need to go have the thing that shows me when it actually happens. Because the new streaming software I have doesn't do it automatically. I don't even have a PayPal tab open right now. PayPal, go, open. Open sesame. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not a robot. Boom, boom, boom. Loading, loading. Yep, I got it, Max Muse. Thank you, thank you. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Yeah, it did indeed go through. Let's see. I'll take that over. So how long before you can't craft, before we can craft Diamantia? But we have everything for it now, kind of. At this point, we need 4,000 Dragonite. And this isn't an RNG 4,000. It is, once we have 4,000, we get to craft it. How long will this take? Probably later next month. Because we're getting minimum 60 per day. That's 600 per 10 days. It's going to take a little over a month. Because after 2 faction events, that should be enough. And we're getting a faction event on March 3rd, and we're getting another one, I believe, a couple weeks after that. I mean, not faction. Why did I say faction? I mean Vault event. Where we can end up finding the Dragonite Gnomes and everything again. But yeah, it's probably going to be later next month. We'll finally be able to cover Diamantia. Gosh, after so long. We'll finally be there. Also, hello, Defiant. Welcome, welcome. Because at this point, it's just a matter of getting a Dragonite. There's nothing stopping us but Dragonite at this point. Yeah, we'll be able to get a lot of Dragonite during the Vault events. That's the plan. I'm also might keep track of how much Dragonite we actually get during a Vault event this time. That's something I forgot to track last Vault event. But this Vault event, I'm actually going to keep track of the exact number, minus 180. And the reason for minus 180 is because of the 3 daily 60 Dragonites. I'd also have to subtract more if we get some offers for them. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for every offer, but I guess while we're trying to go for the Diamantia grind, we might. Also, I got all these things for the backup mana accumulation. And honestly, I'm finding it quicker just to swipe for the mana. March 3rd Vault event in the middle of a Kingdom Pass? Yes. March 3rd Vault event in the middle of a Kingdom Pass, that is correct. Which is kind of funny. But that is exactly what's happening. I say it's funny because the reason we're even having so many right now is because of the other way around, where they were trying not to do one during the Kingdom Pass. Though one of those is also from the compensation for what happened in December. Though I'm not sure if they're doing a super buffed one. I don't think they are. A lot of times in the past they have for compensation ones. I think this one's just a normal one. Oh, you're still trying to find the last one? Hey, we did not get lucky at all. We were like 4 times over odds. That was not even remotely lucky. If anything, we're close to the unluckiest. I'm pretty sure someone out there has done 30 plus dragons at this point. But we were at 27 dragons until we got it. One of each. It's probably not the highest, but definitely decently high. On the unlucky side. Oh, why'd I take purple now? I should have waited a turn. Because now I can't take any mana. Well, we can always get it through alternative means. It almost reminds me of using, like fortress gate, like 3 fortress gates or 3, what's it called? Because that's basically what this is right now. Like a triple fortress gate or a triple... Oh, is there any kind of weird team we could do with that, actually? I didn't even think about that with these guys. Because if you can half mana start your entire team over and over again... Is there anything with an ultra high mana cost that would benefit from that? Probably not. It'd be too slow. Because this works very similar to the Fortress Gates, those Wall of Tentacles, stuff like that, where they give 5 to all allies, and then you can run like a 15 mana cost weapon. The difference is this is half, so you can actually keep looping it over and over again with any mana cost option. Even if it costs like 50 mana cost, you could keep casting it over and over again. I don't think there's anything viable enough for how slow they are, though. That would be cool if they were. Had a daily dragon rant lives on. Hello, Jonian. I can't wait till we're finally done with the gem dragons, though. I don't have to deal with them anymore. And then we can actually use them, too. Okay, last 5 battles. The only problem is, I don't think Black Manacle double one-shots here. I sure hope it does. It depends how many tier 7s you got. On if it would or wouldn't. Oh, I think we barely do. Oh, that is so good. It might not on every single one of these, though. But look at that. It actually does double shot. I'm not even on pure magic either. I can get an extra 4 for slightly short on one. Also, is this as hard as the class event gets? Because that means we can go through the entirety of it with double shot. I don't think I want to do that many battles, though. Because we're talking, like, 8 hours of the event just to get, like, an orb. Like 100 gems back or something. It's not worth the time. If it was a guarantee major orb that was useful, like, maybe it would. Like, if it was, like, a major gold. I'm actually surprised they haven't updated some of the leaderboards and stuff like that with some of the better ones. Some of the more recent better ones they've added. Isn't a double one-shot a two-shot? Oh, did I say double one-shot? You know what I meant. A double one-shot. Well, a double one-shot could also be killing 2 troops in 1 hit. Yes, a double one-shot, also called a 2-shot. Oh no, I just accidentally mashed it. Gotta be careful with that. I'm gonna do that at some point. I'm gonna mash click into a choice option. Do the first option when I want the second, and then we're gonna lose a guild war because of it. It's bound to happen next guild war. Actually, wait, do we have the mythic for next guild war? When is next guild war? Next guild war is next week, right? No, yes. Where is it? Yes, it's next week. Would we have the mythic by next week? Yes and no. It's coming out on Friday, so it depends what color, like the color order. So there is a chance we'll be able to use the new mythic in Guild War. Meaning that's the first time we can go make the mistake, so. We'll see what happens. Because unless all 3 of its colors happens on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll have at least one option to use it on the weekend. Either on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. One of the 3. So hopefully we won't accidentally mash click it. Oh, in all fairness, both his abilities are so... oh, no. Actually, never mind. I was thinking of the other one. Actually, I don't remember. Were both the abilities good on it? I know one thing on it was absurdly good. I don't remember if both options were usable, though. Yeah, when it comes to the choice options, it's definitely way better if the first option is the better one. Luckily on the new mana weapon that came out today, that is the case. And there we go, we have finished the event, and we got 2 levels for Spirit Walker. We started at 74 there. And a new title, and a useless orb. And there we go. Now, obviously, we have the amount of battles to easily make leaderboard without even trying. However, we're not going to. Well, it's because we have to do, like, what, 80 more fights or something just to even make the bottom a leaderboard? It's just not worth it. Anyways, let's go clear out everything else. Let's go clear out adventure board. Let's go hunt. And go from there. Also, I haven't really messed with the new hero class much this stream. I kind of want to try it with Thrall and or Beatrix. Because I didn't end up doing that earlier. I meant to. It kind of slipped my mind when I was making teams earlier. There's actually a few things I haven't tried yet with it. Overall, it seems like the weapon's more so the viable option, though. Because the hero class itself does leave some to be desired. Especially when we already have an event right now where we can naturally get mana drain. I think the biggest issue with it is that it doesn't hit all enemies. It only hits one singular random one. The mana drain on the hero class, that is. And it definitely reduces greatly its overall viability. That and the fact that it itself doesn't have immune to mana drain. I'm actually really surprised they didn't do that. I'd almost rather have that over additional spell reduction. Oh wait, whoops, I'm on the wrong team right now. Or not the wrong team, but I'm playing the team wrong. I just took purple-brown as if we're trying to feed Black Manacle. We're using Phoenicia now. I'm using the strategy for the previous team, even though we've switched teams. Yeah, we'll mess with the hero class in a second. Just want to get all the other things out of the way real quick. Then we'll go hand out a code and probably mess with the hero class for maybe not the rest of the stream, because I do want to hunt some of the merchants and angels. And hopefully it'll give us something good today. So far, we've gotten at least one pretty insane drop from them every day. So I gotta continue that as well today. Hope we get something shiny from them. Though in all fairness, there's a lot of options that are good. It's not like we're not gonna get something. Let's leave the gold there for now. Alright, let's go take out dungeon. Yes. No. 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 Oh, gosh. No. That's Curse Web too, isn't it? No, that's Death Mark Web. That's not as bad. That's still bad. I should just run Orpheus on this. Not sure why I didn't. I should probably go switch to it. The main reason being that I can't really use my mana accumulators until they're cleansed. Oh wait, was I set to Orpheus this whole time? Why did we just multi-cleanse? Or were we just lucky there? Wait, am I still using Orpheus from before? And I never switched it back? That would definitely be something I would do. No, wait, never mind. That was just a really lucky cleanse. Why did my whole team pretty much just cleanse on one turn? That's not an Orpheus, that was just really lucky. Should Tastic go for class event leaderboard? No. No. We're not going for class event leaderboard. There's no reason to. Like, if we do every last battle we have, at best we get 100 gems and an orb. It'll take us like 6 hours, if not more. There's no point in doing it. I'm actually surprised by how high of a number have already done it. Please let us win already. There we go. Yeah, you have immune to burn, but I guess it doesn't really matter since we're not using the hero class there anymore. Take our free skull. Summon. Okay, no summon. We can actually still lose this if we're not careful. Likely not going to happen, though. Yeah, we pretty much never go for class leaderboard. We have sometimes in the past. Like, way in the past. It's just not worth it in the current state of the game, though. Like many leaderboards in the game, they become extremely outdated, the rewards for it over time. One really noteworthy one in this case is the PvP leaderboard. That at one point in the exact scaling that it was right now was actually somewhat enticing. But in the current state of the game, it drops like negative loot. And I mean that in the sense that if he actually spent the time to bother do— No! He full drained me. But if you actually spent the time to go and do it, you're almost like actively losing loot compared to doing almost anything else in the game. Comparatively. Okay, I'm gonna kill this outright just so it doesn't drain us again. My only concern is he's gonna mass summon, but he has stealthy anyway, so I can't really do anything about that until everything else is dead. Regardless. No! Why do you have to summon off that 25%? I was gonna summon 3 giant spiders. And there's nothing we can do to stop him. Who knows, maybe he's just never gonna go for mana. Because he's doing really good at not going for mana right now. Which is very beneficial for us killing him. He really does not want to take his mana for some reason, but there we go. There we go. And obviously keep getting our Dragonite every day as we are going to be needing that. Get those Diamantias. Anyways, let's go mess with the new hero class. So, let's go overwrite the first team here. How do I want to build this? Do I even want to use the new weapon? Probably, yeah. I don't know, do we do a Truffle or Beatrix? I feel like Beatrix. Do like a Beatrix, do like, honestly, I kind of want to go, gosh, I forget his name. Gosh, brain, process word. Why can't I remember his name? Sycorax. No, not you. How do you spell Sycorax? I remember his name now. How do you spell it? There it is. Do you like the Sycorax route? And then, just for the fun of it, what's a mythic that covers the 3 colors? Let's get under this category. Oh yeah, the new Wrath of Mon. Actually, isn't the most recent mythic added? I haven't added them to the mythic tier list thing we haven't covered yet. Let's see. What would be the best way to structure this if we do add something like these? Is what's even our goal with this team? Too bad you don't use blue. Though the excess blue easily goes into the other thing. Actually, we could do it for extra protection. We're mostly looking for damage. Excess purple doesn't really do anything. Honestly, I'm almost thinking about going Infernus here. Don't you actually do true damage? Yeah, but you do it in such a horrible way that it's not worth using. He does almost 0 damage. I'm just going to go for an Infernus, I guess. The problem is, it doesn't really synergize with what we have. Gemini does have Steel Life. But the problem is the damage number is so bad. None of these really do much for us, is the only problem here. Is I kind of want to go down that route, have the other thing for it. Feed mana from there. We just go for some kind of green for support. Honestly, I'm about to just put Leprechaun on this team. And then just like minus yellow into something. We don't have double green off of minus. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, yeah, that new banner. Nice. Okay, that works out nicely. We don't need to use the new hero class necessarily. I kind of want to. Let's do it with it. Alright, let's roll it in. Let's do it in PvP for once. Let's see what kind of annoying team we could try to counter with it. Alright, so this one's based around Beatrix. See how it does. Oh yeah, I forgot we still haven't killed those yet. Should probably go do that. We'll easily do that when we start going for the other thing. I'm actually going to cast a Leprechaun first here. Just to get things rolling. Ooh, targeting blue. Oh, that's some value. Actually, I should have done the other thing. No, I should have done the other thing first. No. Oh, wait, I can't even do anything because Beatrix is disabled. Oh, we lose here. Oh, luckily this auto extra turns. Because the extra turn attached to it. So we'll get a mass mana drain. I can't take that, though, however. So we can just explode the whole board. He gets a drain on us. You need to get cleansed to have any chance of winning this. I'll take the purple for now. Unless you're just trying to wait out the cleanse. Oh yeah, I forgot. This thing gains enchant. We didn't utilize that much earlier. That is something it does indeed have. I'm just going to pass a couple turns, wait on it. Please, get it already. I'll take a skull. Take all these reds we don't need. I just want to take that mana drain. He's probably going to go for it. He did not. How long are you going to stay stunned for? You're almost at the maximum amount. I'm about to just throw this for true damage. Let's see. One-shot poke. Gotta love it. Alright, now we can start playing the game again. No, it missed! Sycorax! This is why I don't ever use you. Gosh. Should put the Beatrix in front of it. Sycorax, stop being so bad. There's like a billion blue on the board and you still miss. It's such a good, bad mythic. Like, it's insanely good mythic. But when it doesn't work, gosh, does it not work. It's one of those, it either auto wins or does nothing kind of troops. And is very much doing the do nothing part. I should have probably done Beatrix in the other order though. Oh, I should take the red first as well. It is very much trying to do nothing. We're going to go for green here. Red is very populated on the board right now. Alright, finally! There we go. Yeah, that didn't quite work out too well. I'm trying to think what we could do around just the weapon itself. Let's try a Thrall. We haven't done any Thralls with it. Get like a quick mana Thrall. Maybe even Thrall Leprechaun. And put it with just like one thing that uses blue insane. I kind of did that for the cheaper team with Tesla. But what's a good damage source we could do that with? Are there any? There should be something. Aquaria we don't want. Gem Dragons, unless it was Diamantia, we don't want. Hunglong. Iron Gut. Oh. That's kind of funny. Megavore. Piskia. I'm not liking most of these damage options, though. Ooh, Lord of Slaughter. Wait, why did I not do this earlier? Did I not show any Lord of Slaughter teams with it earlier? Because that's a really good combo. Wait, were none of the teams I made earlier Lord of Slaughter based? I had to have done one, right? Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, how on earth have I not done any of them with that? Let's do them in first. I didn't want to do it like that earlier because I was concerned the other thing wouldn't get rolling. Tried the other way around. Let's see. Why did I not read chat? Wait, what did I miss? Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a new Pokemon event going on in Scarlet and Violet. It ends this weekend. I haven't done it yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream it, but I do need to go do it. Let's see. Oh yeah, when's the Pokemon Direct? It's on the 27th? Okay, cool. Yeah, I need to go catch that as well. Let's see. But yeah, I need to go get the Pikachu as well. They're doing some kind of special Pikachu Terror Raid battle thingy. Probably not going to stream it, though. But I do need to go get it, because it's a limited time, couple day long thing. And unlike the other ones that they've done twice every single time, I'm pretty sure that this is just a one-off because of Pokemon Day. I don't think it's coming back. Because all the other ones they did twice. Let's see. I had barbecue at Tass's house on April 1st. Actually, that's something I haven't had in a long while. Go to any of the really good barbecue places around here. There's one thing this area has a lot of, yet I haven't really been going to any lately. Honestly, just eating out in general, I have not done, like, barely at all since the pandemic. The first year of the pandemic, I just didn't do it at all. Then after that year, I was like, yeah, I guess I'll do it here and there. Because it's more so a goal to see if we could do it without for a whole year without it. Also, I just realized we're up against double Diamantia. I didn't even notice that till just now. And, anyways, what was I going on about? But yeah, I haven't had barbecue for a while. I need to, though. It's good. Right, let's just hope we get our lucky here. I saw the green there. I don't think it's going to be needed, though. Alright, now, we'll take this first. Go for that. Take the other thing. You got wings tonight? Ooh. Oh, you need full mana. You know how we could do that? Spirit Gems, go! I wish that... the amount of times 8 doesn't give anything today is so surprisingly high. I have casted that ability so many times today. And 8 gems is a decent handful of gems, but its miss rate has been so absurdly high. Which is just so weird. But auto actually turn and everything, it still feels like it just keeps missing like crazy. I was killed with Lord of Slaughter. No! The Lord of Slaughter miss. Gotta hate it. Of course you could just wait for alignment. Oh, there we go. Honestly, this is probably my favorite variant of it so far. I don't feel like it's optimal yet, but I feel like this premise of team will eventually be optimal with the hero class or with the weapon. Either or. Where you run 4 times Wargare. I just don't feel like the current 4x Wargare is the best possible option yet. We still need more things to be added to the game before it's fully fleshed out. Like, honestly, I feel like we need a replacement for Lord of Slaughter on this team. Not that Lord of Slaughter is bad, but he's bad in the context of the rest of the team. Because the synergy isn't quite there compared to some things that could exist. Like, obviously, he still works, just because of how strong he is. But it's mostly because of how strong he is. Also, it looks like this thing does have enough true damage and PvP to kill. Which is not bad at all. Obviously, this could vary based on your magic level. But at least at ours, we do have kill range on most everything. As long as it doesn't have spell reduction, of course. Alright, purple to green does not do much for us here. I am frozen on yellow, so I can't even take that if I want to. Just gonna go for a Lord of Slaughter here. Oh, no! Oh, that complicates things quite a bit. Actually, that complicates things a lot. Actually, I need to deliberately let my first slot die. Oh, apparently we're letting our whole team die instead. That works too. That also works. Good old PvP, you gotta love it. There are literally two teams in PvPs. Ones that auto-kill you, and ones that you will win automatically. This is one of those you will win automatically because they deliberately set their team as bad as possible. So that people will fight them. And also because I think this was the objective last week. Hey, that reminds me, did I even do the objectives this week? Yeah, I did. I almost forgot to on Monday, though. because of the new kingdom, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And now I forgot that I even did them earlier. Not that I forgot, but you know what I mean. It doesn't feel like I did them. Probably because we skipped over so many of them. I'm just like mass skipped. But yeah, overall, my verdict on everything related to the new hero class is it's situationally usable, but definitely not something you would use on everything. Like, it's one of those utility hero classes you barely ever bring out, but is still usable. But his weapon is the main MVP. Like, you're only really using the weapon. Another Lord of Slaughter. So many Lord of Slaughters. He's good, though. Hey, a 4x Construct to Lord of Slaughter. Okay, we gotta do one more. It's 4x Construct versus 4x Wargear, which is kind of funny because Lord of Slaughter is both. So this is actually the inverse of his team. He's using 4x Construct Lord of Slaughter build, and we're using 4x Wargear build. The Construct one is definitely stronger, but of course this one is newer, so we're running this. What hero class is he running? Oh, duh, a Geomancer. What hero class would he be running? Obviously. That's the only one to be running in that situation. There isn't another option. That simply is the option. Alright, Lord of Slaughter's almost up. He's gonna get infinite mana right now, though, which is scary. I don't think he's gonna ever end his loop, is he? He says infinite damage right now, as Chalcedony tends to do. His turn will end in about 3 minutes. And then we will have one chance. Problem, there's no alignment on this board. So we don't have any chance. We take that. Still no alignment. I could take the other thing right here. I could spam green, which obviously does not help us as much as spamming brown. But we'll try it. Yeah, we got it. We can use his browns to obliterate him. Mana drain him here so he doesn't do anything. There we go. Finally it does something. Only 4x though instead of 5x, but I'll take it. Go for another one and hope it doesn't miss. Good. Oh, was an extra turn though. Kill that all the way out. If nothing else, at least it not denying itself leaves quite a bit of the color on the board, but being able to board clear kind of already fixes that issue anyways. So it's definitely better to use the 4x Construct build rather than using it this way. Well, we're just using it this way since it's new. Or the 4x Construct version is definitely way stronger. Even though we're probably still going to win this fight. Well, that build is better, though. Which you kind of already knew. Though I wouldn't use it with Iron Hawk, though. Seems like a bit of a weird pick to put into it. But it does kind of work. If nothing else, it might be used as a barrier remover option. That's one kind of funny thing that I generally don't use Iron Hawk for, but it can do. is every extra turn, or sorry, every time you cast, you get to remove all barriers from the opposing team, which could be useful. The only problem is if you're doing an AoE, it doesn't really matter, because the AoE damage stops after the fact. Are you sure it's a live stream? Wait, am I missing that much chat right now? Let's see. Both things use Pathfinder 2. Jason. Wait, what did I miss? Let's see. 34 Gym Tribute tonight? Wait, you got it or I got it and I didn't notice? But nice. Huge congrats, Darian. Assuming you were the one. Let's see. That's pretty insane. Oh, wait. There's a 35th kingdom now, though. Wait, how many kingdoms are there? No, it's 37 now, right? I actually didn't even look at the number since we've gone it. Where's the kingdom number? Yeah, it's 37. So 37 is possible. It's almost never going to happen. But it can. I think the main reason why I'm slightly out of it right now, I didn't eat before the stream. I think that's the main issue. I normally try to, but today I didn't. I will be after, though, of course. Anyways, let me go claim our thing. Actually, let me go ahead and a redeem code. We still haven't yet, have we? Speaking of things we've been forgetting to do, let's go do that and start hunting for the angels and merchants. But here you guys go. Enjoy the redeem code. Let's see. But yeah, overall, new hero class, final verdict. The hero class itself, very utility-based. Very rarely going to get used. However, weapon, really good. I'm just not sure if the perfect synergy exists for it yet, but it will at some point. But in premise, it is a very, very good weapon. It's really good at not losing, if nothing else. And if you just structure a team around it, that can end up winning a bit quicker. I think that's the biggest issue the weapon has, is winning quickly. He's good at not losing, it's just not particularly good at winning quick, necessarily. Anyways, I'm looking for double Iron Hawk until we find all the things, and then we can switch over to single Iron Hawk. Yeah, no problem for the code, everyone. A new hero class better than reading chat. Yeah, I was focused on taking in everything. There's one thing that happens a lot when I'm like super focusing on something. Forget about everything else. I'm kind of hungry though. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna make tonight. I don't know. Do you guys have any suggestions? What should we have? No, I need to go shopping. Actually, I might even do that tomorrow. Or definitely this weekend. I need to go food shopping. I feel like we have like nothing in the house right now. Not like nothing. Like obviously there's food here, but you know what I mean. Has barbecue. I can't this late at night. Most of the good barbecue places are closed by now. I have no way to make it myself with what we have here, as we very distinctly miss the actual barbecue itself. We have barbecue sauce, as well as the root beer we normally marinate it in. Because we have one of those crock pot things for the barbecue. For the few times we make it ourselves. It's much more convenient just to go out for it, though. Hey, merchant. I'm actually going to remember to update them this time. 3 yellow deeds? I don't know. What's the verdict on any deed that isn't green or purple? Are we still taking them every single time, or are we just doing green purple at this point? Have soup? Actually, soup's a pretty good idea. Soup does sound good. And I do still have some cans laying around. Okay, before I forget, let me go update the merchant number. And actually keep these updated this time, unlike some of the other times where I keep going like a few of them and then remember, oh yeah, I haven't been updating the number. And now it is fully updated. All one of them. Have a tuna melt? I don't have any tuna in the house. Actually, I might have flounder tonight. I do have flounder and salmon in the house, both of which are nice. I'll say all fish is pretty good. I've definitely been more in a fish mood this year. I probably had fish more times than like every other meal. Well, maybe not every other meal combined. If you count breakfast food plus fish, I have had those two things more than every other meal combined this year. Either a fish-based meal or a breakfast-based meal. And I don't even eat breakfast. When I say a breakfast-based meal, I mean like breakfast for lunch or breakfast for dinner. Because I very rarely actually eat breakfast at breakfast time. I normally wait a couple hours until after waking up to eat. Due to the times I normally wake up, that is generally noon or later. A couple hours after waking. If not even later than that. All the omega-3s for causing brain fog. Doesn't it do the other way around? I read there's like a few good things that are like, in fish. I don't remember what all of them are, though. I just know that fish tastes good. Which leads me to consuming more of it. Because I've been trying to stay away from meats more and more. I know fish is technically a meat, but it's in like a meat category like separate from meat. I'd basically say that there are 3 types of meats. All fish-based meats, all bird-based meats, and then everything else. I know that's not actual categories of meats, but in my brain, those are the 3 types. And I would say the one I eat the most is definitely fish-based. The second most is like bird-based. And the least is like everything else. Just something I haven't had for a while, blueberries. Aren't those good for the brain? I haven't had blueberries in years. I hate eating just straight up blueberries these days, though. I'm not sure what it is about the taste. Like, I like the taste of blueberries, but I can't just eat, like, a handful of blueberries like I used to. I have to, like, put them in something. I think one of the better options is, like, pancakes. And just put them in pancakes. Because in that form factor, they kind of work out. But I can't just, like, eat blueberries plain these days. Oh, yeah, blueberry pie's pretty good. It takes a lot more effort, though, compared to pancakes. Too lazy for that. Actually, I haven't baked a pie in ages. Yeah, pancake's way simpler. And relatively speaking, probably healthier. Not that that's the healthiest thing, but you know. It's probably healthier than a pie, overall. The pie tastes good. Let's see. Do you get Monstera fruit down there? I'm not sure what that even is. Monstera fruit. I don't think I've ever heard of that. So I don't know the answer to that question. We gotta use this genie. Make the pie and use bird cookie cutters to put on top of the crust. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, I haven't used those since the Super Bowl. It's been a couple weeks now, then. The good old bird cookie cutters. I don't know, I just don't bake that often. Make fish pie? Oh no, I would never make a fish pie. I am aware that it is a thing. I don't think I've ever had it before, though. Like, if I'm building a pie, it's gonna be a fruit-based pie. And pretty much nothing else. We got another merchant. They're not good. I almost want to take the pet food, because why not, but it's just a waste of gold. Goodbye, 2,500 gold. Is it a British thing? That's funny, because one of the last times I've even seen fish pie was on Taskmaster a couple years ago. Which I believe is a British game show kind of thing. Which reminds me, I should probably go catch up on that series. Because they've probably done a couple seasons, and I believe they eventually put it on YouTube for free. After they've been out for a little while. Which means there's probably another 2 or 3 seasons on YouTube for free. I'm pretty sure that show still runs, right? Yeah, that's actually a pretty good game show kind of thing. Like, the premise of it's really nice. Pretty sure it still is running. Google. Is Taskmaster still running? I would assume so. Easiest way to check would probably be to check their YouTube channel, but Taskmaster. Is this a British show, isn't it? Yeah, British Academy Television Award. Yeah, it's the one of the rewards, but yeah, it's a British show. But it's still running, right? It should say current day, right? First episode was then. Okay, it doesn't say to current day. So assumably they're still running. They seem profitable enough to keep going. Because they had some kind of challenge at one point, and I know fish pie was one of the things. And I knew it was a thing even before then. But gosh, it sounds so disgusting. The American version was so boring. Was there an American version? What was the American version called? I almost want to check it out. Just to see firsthand. Yeah, what was the American version called? Because I've never seen that one. Oh, wait, there was an American version of Taskmaster? Oh. Interesting. I did not know that. How was it so much more boring? Was the host just worse? Because assumably it had a different host. Given, assuming it was in America. Obviously, he wouldn't fly over here constantly to keep posting it. That was Reggie Watts. I have no clue who that is. Though in all fairness, even big celebrity names I don't know. Also, have we gotten our 10 crowns yet? I think we have at this point. No, we're still missing the final crown. Though I'm still going to switch over to Single Dust Devil. I believe that's the only crown we need. Alright, let's go switch to single. Let's see. Oh, so do we have that trip yet? I don't think we do. Though we're about to. No, I don't want test team. I want my single Ironhawk team. There it is. Oh, so we still have a test team that I never used for actual testing. Oh, of course! The same thing happened yesterday. Honestly, it's kind of a good thing rather than a bad thing. But literally the second I switch to a team that can no longer one-shot it, it appears. We literally call it into existence. This happened on Monday or Tuesday as well this week. Happened pretty recently. Hey, our first angel this stream. Oh, so we got another merchant I forgot to update. No! Our first angel where both options are bad. No! These are both horrible options. I guess yellow... Gosh, I almost want to say yellow pet food's better. Oh, that was the first ever angel we've ever gotten where both options were horrifically bad. People mentioned that they had that happen in the past as well, but that's our first we've ever seen. Where we basically got no loot for Angel. That's unfortunate. Especially since we only average about 1 per hour. Which means it's probably the only Angel we're getting off stream. So we get lucky. Very soon. It's the edgy channel. Does America have an edgy channel? I guess it's MTV, or whatever it's called. What's the edgiest channel that America has these days? Is there anything edgier than MTV? Does they even run anymore? I'm not even sure. I still don't watch standard cable these days. Haven't in over a decade. Also, what is Gordon Ramsay doing these days? I know he used to have like 1 billion shows. Does anyone know what shows he still runs? He's done a couple good ones. He's also done a couple horrible ones. Like, he's been very hit or miss. I'm pretty sure he's most well known for Hell's Kitchen. I know he's done many more than that. I think Top Chef is probably one of the better ones. It's probably still running these days, I would assume. MTV's just reality TV shows now. Lame. I feel like a lot of channels got worse over time. Like the Discovery Channel. And the Animal Planet. Assuming those two even still run, assumably they do. Like, they went way downhill over the years. Or maybe my expectations for them 2 decades ago was just way lower as a kid. But, it definitely feels like they've both gone downhill. Like, a lot of things on the Discovery Channel aren't even, like, history related. Like Pawn Stars and a few others. Will culture kill TV? Yeah, cancel culture is weird. I think Twitter is mostly to blame. He has a new show called Next Level. Interesting. I feel like he's always doing a new show. Like, I feel like every 3 years it's like, oh, new contract's over, let's go into new contract. What new show shall we do now? Because there has to be some kind of channel or some kind of something contracting him for like a show for like several years every single time. Like a 3-year contract for like some show to do 2 or 3 seasons. And if it doesn't get renewed, he's like, oh, let me just do a different concept. I feel like that's his entire career at this point. Most likely. Gosh, hasn't he done like 8 different shows or something? I know the number is above 5. Like, he's almost more of a TV host than a chef at this point. Even though all his shows are culinary based. I catch you later, Defiant. Thanks for stopping by. Do you know what will be the next Pokemon Direct? The DLC is definitely going to get announced, 100%. I have not looked up any spoilers for it either. I'm kind of hyped for it. Because I haven't really been playing the game lately. And that would definitely get me back into it. Because, honestly, Sword and Shield, when it launched, it was okay for like a couple weeks, and then I got tired of it. But after I played the DLC 2 years later, the DLC actually really made the game good. And I'm curious if the same thing will end up happening with Gen 9 for Scarlet and Violet. Where they basically rushed out an incomplete game, and then the DLC completes it. Which is definitely not an ideal way of games to come out. But it worked for Sword and Shield, so hopefully it'll work for Gen 9 as well. But yeah, they're definitely going to announce the DLC. They're probably announcing whatever game they're releasing for the holiday this year. And I'm not sure what else they would announce. Because there isn't too much else to announce other than all their mobile games. I actually still play one of them. I still play the League of Legends version of it. What is it called? Pokemon Unite. I haven't been playing it daily lately, though, but I still play it here and there, like a couple times a week. It's starting to fall into the Fall Guys situation, where like I'll play it every single day just very quickly. Then I'll play it like a couple times a week. Then I'll play it maybe once a week, and then I probably won't play it ever again. Because Fall Guys is like that. I haven't played Fall Guys in like a month now. Though in all fairness, I think the entire player base is in the same boat. Because they kind of just stopped doing anything. Though I'll definitely play it, stream it for when they do the next season. So a lot of games I want to play this year that are new games that come out or old games that get re-released, they're all coming out like later this year. But like there's none of them coming out next month. They're all like April or later. If nothing else, we'll keep messing with Old School RuneScape. I probably still will keep streaming that like once a week, just as like a progress stream. Just for the fun of it. Because we're playing it in the background, we're going to be. Actually, we literally are right now. My guy's chopping down a tree very slowly. Very, very slowly. And inefficiently. Actually, I think they're doing some kind of wood cutting update soon, too. That'll probably make the activity more fun than click tree and wait. That's a good AFK activity. Old School RuneScape is literally just a game composed of number go up. Like, I'm pretty sure 80% of the content pretty much within the game is, ooh, numbers going up, that is fun. Is a game structured entirely around that premise. But in all fairness, almost every game is. Numbers slowly go up, making more progress, in order to make other numbers go up to make additional progress. Hey, Celestial. Or Celestial number went up. That's why we missed chat. We're chopping wood? No. That's not why we missed chat. The main reason I'm missing chat is I didn't eat beforehand. Is 100%. Because I've been doing that for like the last 3 or 4 weeks and I haven't been missing chat much. I want one more merchant or angel before we end out today. Since we weren't able to get that many today. Also, our angel was really pitiful and I kind of want something actually good. Wait, Ramsey's done 20 different shows? That is insane. I know he's done, like, several. But 20? Yeah, that has to be how he does it, then. Like, he literally just gets contracted for, like, a couple years to do a show. And if they don't renew it, he literally just moves on to a different show pitch. Unless it just keeps getting renewed indefinitely. Like, I think Top Chef has and a few others may have. I don't think they do Hell's Kitchen anymore, though. If anything, I'm pretty sure Hell's Kitchen got canceled. In the literal sense that they probably canceled it. Yeah, 20 different shows. It's kind of insane. I can't think of any person who's done that many different shows. Like, hosted that many different shows. Hey, oh, that's not it. Boo. Don't tease us with that. There's something actually useful. I do wish there was a way to disable all genies and daemons. As well as just all of them in general. But particularly those two. Because I can't see myself ever clicking on them. Even if we're in a 500 pure faction situation, I'm still not clicking it. Maybe I will, because why not? Because that's like the whole situation that's meant for. But aside from just trying it for the fun of it, we are never actually clicking on any genie or daemon for any reason. King's Crown or Celestial? 1 Celestial or 3 Celestials? I would probably say go for the Celestial. But it depends how much you need to upgrade Underworld still. On which one is better there. You're not sure why you'd want to turn off the Merchant or Angel? I pretty much never would, other than Vault events. I know some people would. But yeah, I do like the new Merchant Angel mechanic. It's just the other half of it's kind of pointless. And the problem is that means almost half the time you're getting bogged down by stuff you don't want. Rather than the actual things you do want. It was only 1 Celestial, really? I thought someone said earlier it was like 2 or 3. Yeah, 1 Celestial is not great, but it's better than the alternative. Because if you don't need Underworld upgrades, the treasure is not really doing anything for you. Especially a crown. Like, if it was a genie lamp or the sacred treasure, maybe. But a crown barely does anything. Similar like how we saw the chalice earlier. The chalice is like no loot at all. But the higher 2 are kind of okay. Oh, that's what the 3 was. Okay, I understand now. Angel only gives you 1 when you get it for free, but the Merchant can give you 3 for however much it costs. I'm not sure what the cost is there. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why someone mentioned 3 earlier. It was the Merchant, not the Angel. I haven't seen either of the Celestials yet. Kind of like how we didn't end up seeing the Imperial for a while and then finally saw one for 250 gems. Unfortunately, we didn't get the free one from the Angel, but still were able to get one. Still worth it for 250 gems. I would click it every single time for 250 gems. It's worse than getting it for free, but still really good value. Alright, we're going to keep going until we find one more Merchant or one more Angel. Though the last time I said that last night, we literally found an Angel like 5 seconds later. Which is not the exact intention, but really funny when it happened. Are we going for 1,000 keys this weekend? What do you mean this weekend? It's next week's weekend, unless they moved it. Oh, you mean next weekend? I see what you mean. I was gonna say, there's not a Vault event this weekend. But yeah, next weekend, it will be a goal. If we do it or not is within question. Oh, good, we got a Merchant. Alright, what do we get? Event keys, I guess. There we go. Alright, not the best one, not the worst one. And by the end, we found 3-1 then. No, I do not want to buy ingots. There we go. That was the most useless angel we've ever gotten, though, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, that is a new troop. Yay, we got a new troop. A new little guy here. Yep, we got you those 2 useless things. We're just going to wait until they're upgraded until I go all the way, though, on them. Actually, maybe not. Wait, can I get a star level on it? Let me double check. Oh, I can. There we go. 4-star Volpacia. What do we need for 5-star? Unlock 3 traits. Oh, yeah, let me go do that right now. Let me go do that. Upgrade, traits, fully trait you. There we go. We now have, what should be a 5-star. And if I'm not mistaken, 5-star is an extra stat. Yep, that is 1 additional HP permanently now. And we can use that for next Guild War. It's not going to make a huge difference, but hey, that's 1 more HP than we would have had. Anyways. Oh, how many Paloozas does it take? It's your goal this time. How many Paloozas? Let's see. So you're on average getting 20 each time, but you're going to get some along the way. So counting pity, assuming you're counting pity, it should take you around however many you need to get 900. So 900 divided by 20 is 45. So you would have to do approximately 45 Paloozas in a weekend in order to hit 1,000. Counting pity and counting the Volkeys you get along the way, you would have to do around 45 to 47 Paloozas. Somewhere within that range, likely 45. Though it could vary a little bit depending on luck or lack thereof. But yeah, 45 to 47 Paloozas is how many you'd have to do in one weekend. So that's a lot, especially if you're grinding them by hand, or, grinding them from scratch, as in you don't have any currently. We have 3. Well, technically 13, but we have 3. Because I like to always keep 10 on reserve just in case. But, yeah, that means if I wanted to do that, we'd have to farm 45 Paloozas. Just farming 45 Paloozas alone, not even grinding for them, but, just actually getting them. We're only likely going to get 2 or 3 per hour. So to get 45, we're talking like, gosh, just in the Paloozas, we're talking like 20-ish hours, give or take. And then we're needed to go do all the times of actually using those Paloozas. In which case we could easily use 3 per hour. I mean, that's about another 12 hours. So what is that, 32 hours, roughly? 32 to 36 hours is how long it would take us, based on where we're currently at. Which means I'd have to do it for about 12 hours per day in order to hit it. Which means, will we hit it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to do 12 hours per day to end up hitting it again. But, yeah, we would, based on how many we currently have to do about 12 hours of grind per day. So, hey, 3 12-hour streams next weekend? We'll see. I'm not sure. But, we'll at least attempt again. Worst comes to worst, we'll definitely get 500. But, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, well, we might try for it. We'll see. But we are talking like 32 to 36-ish hours. Oh, if you already have 40, that's not going to take long. It's going to take like 15 hours, not even. Somewhere around there. If you already have that many on reserve. But anyways, guys, I'll be heading out for now. We will be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And, yeah, we're going to continue to hunt. Get as many angels as we can. Get as many merchants as we can. See what kind of loot we can get. I still haven't seen every drop yet, oddly enough. Not like it's too big a deal if we do, but, you kind of want to see them all. And, of course, there's the class event still going on if you want to go do it this weekend. Leaderboard is pretty contested, so not really that worth going for, though. But you could if you want to. We'd have to do 80 more battles just to land on leaderboard. It's kind of insane. So I'm just going to be skipping over it. Just not worth it. Anyways, guys, catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend.